Number 1. XAR. Researchers at MIT have created an amazing new system called the XAR. And no, we're not talking about naming Elon Musk's next child. The gadget that we're talking about is an augmented reality headset with X-ray vision. So, when you put it on, you can see through containers, boxes, and even walls to discover hidden objects which are labeled with special tags. It works by using radio frequencies that can go through materials like cardboard and plastic. The headset then guides you towards the item, which you'll see as a transparent sphere within the AR interface. Once you pick up the object, XAR scans it to make sure it is the right one. This device is honestly useful for folks who work in warehouses or factories, as it can help them discover things quickly and accurately. It can also be used to help you find misplaced objects across the residence, like your telephone or keys. Number 2. The Valeo Voyage XR. Valeo Voyage XR is a super cool tech that allows you to teleport yourself right into a car even if you're not physically there. This amazing device uses cameras, sensors, telematics, and other cool gadgets to create the illusion that you're inside the vehicle. Imagine you could teleport your buddy or family member right into the passenger seat next to you. You can enjoy each trip together as if you're actually together. And it all takes place in real time. To experience this technology, you'll have to put on a special helmet and use virtual reality controllers to interact with everything in the car. It's like a video game, but in a real car. Number 3. Soft-robotic hearts. Engineers at MIT have invented a device that could create 3D printed replicas of a patient's heart. Using scientific photos of a patient's heart, they can create a computer model and then 3D print a replica of the patient's heart with the use of a special ink. They can even make it pump like an actual heart by inflating sleeves wrapped around it, mimicking the movement of a blood flow. So, what does this mean? Well, doctors can now use these replicas to better understand a patient's heart function and provide specific treatments that suit them individually. For example, if a patient has a condition where their aortic valve is simply too narrow, doctors can 3D print a replica of their heart and try out various synthetic valves to see which one works well for them before performing the real operation. This innovation could help people with heart disease get much better treatment and care. It's amazing how a technology like this might revolutionize the health industry. Number 4. FarmBot Genesis. Up next, check out this cool robot that lets you plant over 30 specific styles of plants both indoors and exterior. It's completely customizable and has open source code so it can do anything you want. It's also very easy to use and you can control it using apps, making it feel like a video game. Plus, you could add specific attachments like a rotary tool to help with weed control or maybe a drill chuck to perform drilling operations. This thing also comes in various sizes so you can choose one that works for your lawn. Prices of this thing start at $2,595, which may seem costly, but think about all the time and effort you will save by using this thing. Number 5. InBirdie Tempo Plus. Now, on average, 42% of the total number of strokes in a round of golf comes from putting. That's a big percentage, and it's why putting is something that every golfer takes seriously. To help you enhance your putting skills, DMBH created the InBirdie Tempo, which is the ultimate putting trainer. This amazing device takes the shape of the smartest putting mat available on the market, and it is designed to help you develop the perfect putt. There are 3 most important elements that DMBH targets while practicing putting: the placing distance, the placing angle, and the placing tempo. With the InBirdie Tempo, you could take care of all 3 of these elements and learn the art of putting very quickly. One of the biggest challenges for golfers is learning their putting tempo, but with this thing, you will find a built-in metronome that can help you find your rhythm. Number 6. Robotics Plus UGV. In 2023, almost everything is being done with the help of machines and artificial intelligence. Let's take a look at a robot that can do your farm work for you. This unmanned vehicle is a cool new invention that could help farmers with various tree crop tasks. This thing is very adaptable and configurable, so you can attach various tools based on the type of work you need to do. Another cool thing about this robot is that it is extremely clever when it comes to spraying crops. It uses special sensors to check how much foliage there is, and then adjusts how much spray it should use to make sure it is effective while using fewer chemicals. This is great news for the environment. This thing can also quickly get around the farm without damaging the soil. It's also super flexible, so it can do plenty of tasks all year round. Number 7. Dream Glass Flow. Are you searching for a futuristic approach to gaming and streaming content? Take a look at the Dream Glass Flow, the brand new wearable display that provides an extraordinary way to experience gaming and entertainment. This thing lets you play console games from PlayStation 5, Xbox, or Steam Deck in an exciting and immersive manner. Furthermore, you can watch movies from your mobile phone, tablet, or Chromecast wireless streaming system on your very own private 120-inch screen. They are now available at just $399. This device has Wi-Fi 6 and 5G connectivity, so you can play AAA games and stream movies without any lag or delay. Whether you're on the go or just relaxing at home, you will be able to enjoy your favorite content from anywhere. Number 8. Wave Power Station. Now, did you hear about Brazil's latest experiment with wave energy? It's pretty cool. They've installed their first wave energy plant in the port of Pecém in the state of Ceará. The scientists involved estimate that if wave energy plants were installed all along Brazil's 8,000-kilometer coastline, they could produce up to 87 gigawatts of energy, which is a huge amount. Right now, they're testing the concept to make sure it works properly, and it's being financed by Eletrobras, CNPq, Trackbell Engineering, and the government of Ceará. The plan is to build 20 modules, each generating 500 kilowatts, and they've already installed 2 of them. This project was first thought up by scientists at the COPPE Wave Lab in Rio de Janeiro, and they've already invested around $7.5 million in it over the last 4 years. If it's successful, it could add 17% to the country's total electrical energy. Now, that would be a big step towards a more sustainable future. Number 9. Snake Robot. Now, have you heard of the amazing snake robot created by the Kyoto University in Japan? This robot is a hero when it comes to natural disasters. Its main job is to help find and rescue people who might be stuck in small or tight spaces, like tunnels or pipes, after a disaster. This snake robot has been in development for a long time, and in 2018, it was already able to move around in tight spaces, like tunnels and pipes. Now, it can do even more. It can jump, climb trees and pipes, crawl through messy areas, and even work together with other snakes to help out. This thing has built-in cameras, which makes it super easy to control. Imagine having a bunch of these snake robots working together like a huge, helpful hand. In short, this snake robot is a true superhero in natural disasters, and it's really cool to see how technology can be used to help people in need. Number 10. Universal Hydrogen. Get ready to witness a new era of aviation. A company called the Universal Hydrogen has successfully flown a modified aircraft powered by the largest hydrogen fuel cell ever used in a plane. This is great news for the environment because it means that hydrogen can be a valuable fuel for short flights. The test flight was short but sweet, lasting just 15 minutes, and was piloted by 2 people. The plane was equipped with an electric motor and a hydrogen fuel cell supplied by 2 other startups. The fuel cell in this thing generates electricity from hydrogen and produces only water vapor. This makes it a zero-emission power source. But the plane also had to rely on jet fuel, which is not friendly for the environment. That's because current fuel cells can be tricky to use, and hydrogen contains only a quarter of the energy of jet fuel, so it needs to be stored in large tanks in the fuselage. But Universal Hydrogen plans to improve its technology by converting its last aircraft to run on liquid hydrogen later this year.